Hey, what's going on, man? It's your guy, RIKAI here with another edition of Revolt Stand-Up 4 series brought to you by State Farm. Now listen, we have covered a lot over the course of our Stand-Up 4 series with our esteemed guests. We've talked about everything from black banking to black communities, but today we are talking about another very important topic that is near and dear to my heart. We're talking about black education. It is imperative that we are engaged and in tune with organizations dedicated to advancing education in our community, such as the 100 Black Men of America Incorporated. So in collaboration with State Farm, they established the African American History Challenge. That's an education and scholarship program designed to highlight the study of African American history among the youth, while also increasing interest in learning the legacy left by our ancestors. For more information on the annual conference, make sure you visit the link below. Listen, it's important to note that State Farm has been doing the work by supporting the work. Their programs provide today's youth with tools and resources that help them build life skills and realize their dreams. From education grants to their State Farm Education Assist programs at Georgia State University and Arizona State University, respectively, underserved students are receiving an integrated suite of post-secondary pathways, helping them obtain critical skills for their long-term economic security. So look, getting an education is not just about classes and courses, y'all. It's about how to ready yourself for the world and obtain a career. State Farm encourages everyone to check out statefarm.com for more information about their education initiatives below. But listen, right now I am in a very, very sacred space. This is the 1500 Sound Academy. Now that's a black-owned institution in the heart of Inglewood, California that specializes in educational resources for the music community. There are so many dope things that this campus offers. I'm ready to go check it out right now. I know you are too. Let's get to it. Behind the vision of 1500 Sound Academy are two Grammy Award-winning artists. First up, we have singer-songwriter James Fauntleroy. Now, he has written for artists like Rihanna and laid vocals on tracks with Kendrick, Drake, and Nipsey, just to name a few. And then we also have Grammy Award-winning producer Larrance Dopson. Now, he has collaborated with artists like Snoop Dogg, Alicia Keys, Roddy Ricch, Ella Mai, and the list goes on and on. And as amazing as their music credits are, which honestly I haven't even scratched the surface of, what they're doing with the 1500 Sound Academy is way more incredible because it's a trailblazing music education institution that strives to produce passionate sound creators through mentorship, positive mindset, and professional development. So for those out there who do not know what the 1500 Sound Academy is, can you give them a little bit of insight?
No, I mean, what it is, it's literally as many tools as we could think of to give somebody the best opportunity when they're chasing their dreams. So this is like just getting your full tool belt. You know from what kind of artist you're into or whatever your dream is, that maybe you like to sing or dance, but maybe you're not familiar with television and film sync. That's when you have music on TV or in a movie that makes you money, or you don't know about management, touring, all these other things that you can still be close to, be in your dream, and take advantage of so many more opportunities than people even know are there.
So yeah, man, I definitely want to chop it up with you because this space that we're sitting in right now, I'm fortunate that I had the chance to come here some months ago and see it even before it was this much built. It's amazing what you guys are doing, bro.
Yeah, man, it's just a blessing. I mean, me and my partner, we always just wanted to figure out a way, like, what could we do before our life is over where we can, like, change the world.
So one of the first things you told me when I got here was that this space is kind of like Professor Xavier's School of the Gifted.
You know, this is like the X-Men school. We want to create a safe place for people that care about details as much as we do. Okay. And when you do that, that's when you can shift culture. So we want to create a world of, call them cultural coders.
So it sounds like education is at the core of what you guys do here at the 1500 Sound Academy. How important is it for us to spread education throughout the black community? And for you personally, how has education helped you actualize these visions?
It is the reason, like learning and studying life, studying music, studying as many skills as possible to support the ability to communicate my idea. So when we started in the game, one of the first people I wrote with, I don't know how or why, one of the first people I wrote with was Teddy Riley. One day I walked in and he was sitting on a gearbox with a drill, some Gorilla Glue before it was used for hair products, and like several different synthesizers in the box. So I walked in the room and I was like, what are you doing? What's happening? Should I be alarmed? Should I leave? And he told me he was building a vocoder, you know what I mean? So that just blew my mind that was even an ability that someone would even want to have. he said, not only can I build this machine, I can use the machine, I can play the piano, I can mix it, I can use every piece of equipment in here. And he said, the more knowledge you have, the more control you'll have over what you're able to produce, and the more money you'll make.
So you have the musicianship, right? And I know that that's the foundation of this space. But for people who want to be involved and invested in the music business, but don't necessarily want to play an instrument, don't necessarily want to sing or write, is there a portion of this academy that lends itself to those who want to be in the business of music?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's not gonna be a superstar. You
For
can't.
sure.
But
For sure.
that's what makes this facility amazing, because we have all these great partnerships to where you can come in and wanting to be a rapper, but then you'll meet a movie producer, then you'll meet a venture capitalist, you'll meet somebody that does coding, and you might want to learn tech, JavaScript, HTML, C++, and you know, it's so many other things that you can do that's outside of music that you can find a love for here, and this is like the place where you can discover your new love.
All right, so I can't name everybody who's been through the academy, but I will throw a couple of names out there. Kendrick Lamar, Nipsey Hussle, God bless the dead. Roddy Ricch, who actually he learned how to play some instruments here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did.
DJ Khaled, right? So a lot of the teachers who come through here are not necessarily teachers by trade, but because they're so passionate and because they're so experienced in the field of music. How do you feel having teachers who are so accomplished impacts the students here and how they receive the information they learn at the academy?
I think in general, especially in education that's something like this, we just thought from day one that that's something that would make us different if we could bring in people who are currently doing it, like that could give you some real-time experience about the situation. But what we didn't realize was how enthusiastic and excited people would be. So like, we've had so many different, not only celebrities, but at every level, executive, you know, all types of different relevant industries. So I think that having someone come in that can really not only tell you a little bit of their life, sometimes a lot of their lives, we've heard from some people, but give you just extra things that a practitioner knows that you might not be able to pass through the curriculum alone.
Is there anything else that you want to say about the academy, what you guys plan on doing in the near future, yourself, anything you want to plug, anything we can just highlight?
One thing that I want everybody to know is really how valuable education and information can be to your dreams. The more you learn, like Teddy Riley taught me, the more you learn, the more power and more control you'll have over what you're able to produce. And the more money you'll make, the more successful you'll be, the more you'll be able to express what's inside. And that's really what people want. We want you to get some money, but what you really want is to be happy. You know what I mean? Sure. And so that's what we're trying to help people, is to find the happiness that we're all looking for.
Finding the happiness. What a great way to conclude a conversation.
Yes.
Namaste. Family, this has been another edition of Revolt Stand Up 4 series presented by State Farm. I'm your guy, RODNEY RIKAI. But listen, make sure you stick around. There is much more Revolt Black news on the way.